So you're considering moving to Frederick County and you're an avid golfer, or you just want the benefits of living off the fairway and you're wondering which communities should you look at to move to. Well, that's what I'm going to cover in this video. I'm going to go over the top 3 golf course communities in Frederick County. So let's just jump right in. Hey everyone, my name's Eddie Brady and I'm a realtor here in Maryland, and I make videos like this every single week about the best places to live in Maryland. So if this is your first time visiting the channel, thank you for being here, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you are moving to Maryland in the near future, at the end of this video, make sure to go in the caption or the description and click the link to schedule a call with me so that I can get you set up with a plan to make that transition as smooth as possible. Now in this video, I'm specifically talking about golf course communities where you can actually live on the golf course in Frederick County. There's plenty of other golf courses within the county that you can go to, be a member of, or pay the daily fees for, but I'm specifically talking about those that you can have the fairway right in your backyard. And the first community is called Whiskey Creek Estates at Whiskey Creek Golf Club. This community is in an ideal location, located in Ivesville, Maryland, about 10 minutes from Urbana, about 20 minutes from Frederick, just under an hour from Baltimore, and just over an hour to Washington, D.C. The golf course itself is known as a very challenging course and a very dramatic course. It was designed by South African pro golfer Ernie Els, and he had it in mind to make this a very challenging course where you always have to weigh the risk and reward. And Golf Magazine describes this course as having 30-mile views and spectacular tee shots, and it really does. It has 30-mile views of the surrounding mountains. It's just an amazing place to play. It has some of the best views in the entire state of Maryland as far as golf courses go. So this is a really popular course and a really popular place to live. Now, Whiskey Creek Golf Club is not a membership club. It is a daily fee only golf course, but they do have some amenities. They have the 5,000 square foot clubhouse with a full restaurant, full bar, but this is a daily fee course. So if you're thinking of wanting to be a part of a private club, this is not the place for you. But the estate homes here are very exclusive, and they are massive homes on very nice lots. Each one of them sits on a 1 to 2 acre lot. They are colonial style homes or craftsman style or even French style estates on this property. And the homes here range from just over 3,000 square feet to over 7,000 square feet. And the cheapest you'll find a home here is probably just around $1.5 million. So this is a higher price point for golf course communities in Frederick County and Maryland in general, but they have a lot to offer. They can either be on the golf course or off the golf course. They're very secluded lots, even being on the golf course. A lot of mature trees and landscaping around. But some of these homes are probably approaching the $2 million range. So it's not the easiest community to get into, and it's pretty exclusive just because there aren't that many homes. So if you do want to live here, you're really going to have to keep an eye out for possibly months or years to get into this community. If you want a little more affordability and more housing options on the market, then you would go a little farther north in Ivesville to the Holly Hills community, which is right on the Holly Hills Country Club golf course. Located a little closer to major commuter routes like 144 and I-70, this area is closer to Frederick. It's only about 10 minutes from downtown Frederick, about 45 minutes from Baltimore, but still about the same distance to DC at just over an hour. And the Holly Hills Country Club is a private club, so there are no daily fees here. You have to be a member to play on their course, but they also have a ton of other amenities that are part of the membership as well. And they have a very challenging course that was opened in 1977, designed by Russell Roberts, and it's known as having one of the toughest holes in Western civilization, which is their 6th hole. And after you're done, you actually cross a covered bridge going to the 7th hole that says you've just completed the most challenging hole in Western civilization. And in addition to the great golf course here, you also have amenities like the driving range, the pool, tennis courts, sand volleyball court, the grill room, the lounge, terrace dining, the full dining room, and complimentary banquet rooms for business and personal functions, which is a really great amenity. If you want to have your own personal parties or business meetings, that's a part of your membership, and you just have to reserve the rooms, which is really rare to see. You usually have to pay extra for that. And if you're looking to move to Holly Hills, you'll hear the neighborhood called one of 2 names. It's either Holly Hills or the Fairways at Holly Hills, and really what that is on the west side of the course, that subdivision part of the development is called Holly Hills, and on the east side, it's called Fairways at Holly Hills. But regardless of which side of the golf course you live on, the homes are going to be very similar to one another. They're all colonial style homes on about a half-acre lot, plus or minus just a little bit. And the size of the homes is pretty close as well. You have just over 3,000 square feet to just over 4,000 square feet. And the price point is going to vary significantly based on where in the neighborhood you live. The location matters a lot in Holly Hills, so depending on where you are in the golf course, or if you're on the golf course at all, makes a huge difference. The price point is going to be anywhere from $800,000 roughly to just over 1.2 million. And I'd say the majority of the homes in here are going to be in the high 8s and low 9s. And even though there are a lot more homes available here than a community like Whiskey Creek, it is still very competitive. When homes do come on the market here, they do not last long. This is a very well-known community in Frederick County and surrounding counties. A very hot place to live. So if you are looking to move here, you have to jump on it right away as soon as the homes hit the market. And the third and most affordable golf course community in Frederick County that we're going to talk about is the Manorwood community at Rattlewood Golf Course. This community is located on the Frederick County side of Mount Airy, and it's about 20 minutes from Frederick, about 45 minutes or just under 45 to Baltimore, and just over an hour to DC, just like the rest of them. But the unique thing about this community is that the neighborhood itself is in Frederick County, and the golf course is located in Montgomery County, both in Mount Airy. And if you're not familiar with Mount Airy, Maryland, it is split between 4 counties. So you have a lot of these interesting situations like this, depending on where you live in Mount Airy. And with the golf course on the Montgomery County side of Mount Airy, that means it is actually managed by the Montgomery County Revenue Authority. It's a public golf course. Unlike Whiskey Creek and Holly Hills, all of the funding for this course actually comes from the county itself, whereas the neighborhood and the HOA are totally separate, being in Frederick County, which I think this is actually a good setup. I think if I were to pick which county the house should be in, it should be in Frederick County. I'm biased towards that county. I think it's a better place to live, but it's just such an interesting setup, very different than any of the other golf course communities in Maryland being split like that, and it's still a great place to live, ideally located with a great golf course. And being a public golf course means that it's going to have a daily fee for the courses. It's not a private membership to play here. And what this course is actually known for is being open in wet conditions. And that's because it actually has great drainage on the course itself. So of all the golf courses in the area, this is most widely known for being the place to go on a rainy day. And this is a really popular course for tournaments and local charities and fundraisers. You'll see these happening here all the time, and they have a huge clubhouse for events. It's 18,000 square feet, has a full snack bar and also a pro shop inside. And if you'd like to buy a home in the surrounding Manorwood community, you're going to be looking for homes that are about 3,000 square feet, and their price points are pretty close together. It's going to be in the mid 6s to mid 700s. I'd say in the near future, you might see a couple of those hitting 800, low 800,000s, but for right now, it's the most affordable of all of the golf course communities that we've talked about, and they come up about as often as those homes in Holly Hills. So these 3 communities have a lot to offer. They also have a lot of pros and cons. So let me know in the comments below, which community would you prefer to move to if you were moving to Frederick County to be in a golf course community? And if that's you, make sure to reach out to me in the description below or in the caption. Click that link to schedule a call with me so that I can get a plan together for you to move to one of these communities or any other golf course community across the state of Maryland. I would love to help you with that move. And as always, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe so that you stay up to date on all of my videos about moving to Maryland.